Alright, Zach here with the Codex Workshop. I'm doing a video on how I do my new high voltage wood burning technique. Uh, it's different than other fractal image burning or Lichtenberg burning techniques you've probably seen online. First of all, I built something for it. It's kind of cool. Well, it's a neon sign transformer built into a safety box. Just, keep somebody from playing with it and hurting themselves. But yeah, so in this video I'm going to do a full fractal burn, starting from the beginning and going all the way through the end, enhancing the detail, widening the burns, things like that. I'm going to show how the electrolytic solution is mixed, and I'm going to go ahead and show basically what I do all the way up to the point where I clean it, possibly reburn it, and fill it with epoxy. So this is just basically the first couple steps of what I do to make the epoxy filled trees that I've been selling. I hope you like it. Alright, so I actually already started burning this, and the camera wasn't recording, so we're gonna go ahead and start this again. Just made the one line, so it's not a huge thing. Oh. Gotta mix up your solution or else it settles. Put the solution down. I've already put solution on this wood, obviously, because I was burning it. But even before that, I always do a sanding of it. Just sand it all down, make it kind of uniform. I put solution on it and rub it around like this with a sponge brush. And then I do this twice. The first time I let it dry. The second time though, I do not let it dry. So make sure this itself is dry. Getting electrocuted is not fun, especially at 12,000 volts, so let's not do that. Alright, turn it on the device. Let's see, we have an arc. So I'm just going to draw this line again, continue it. So what I'm doing is drawing out the base line that I want to use for my tree. It's going to branch out in places where the electrolytic solution has soaked in better, or the wood's softer. A number of reasons, really. I prefer to start with a swooping shape, like an S shape or a C. Just a non-linear shape. If I pull it too fast, it arcs, burns the wood in a way I don't want. Let's come back here. Okay. Alright, baseline. Next, we're going to go ahead and start drawing in some branches. So this is my new technique though. A pool on one side, and you'll draw the pool over to your central line. Now the pool is to keep it wet enough that it won't actually burn, because I don't want any burn marks up here. I want to burn in a uniform direction as much as possible. See, so we already have a starting branch there. It's following the grain. I make kind of a straight line. Not my favorite, but I can work with it. Let's try it over here. Jeez, it really likes that line. Switch over here. Like this to kind of stop it from continuing. I don't want to burn clear the edge, or at least not yet. Alright, so my burn isn't branching very much. Typically, I found that means that my electrolytic concentration is not quite high enough. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up some more solution. Yes, I'm using a expensive water, quasi-expensive. It already has electrolytic components in it, and it doesn't have any like chlorine or anything in it. This is really the reason I do it. It seems to affect the color of the wood less. And this is probably completely off camera. Let's see here. Just baking soda in the water. Pretty fair amount. You want to cloud it up pretty good. I don't usually do this on top of a piece because I don't want to get raw baking soda on the wood, but it's alright. Give it a good shake. I want it to be fairly cloudy, and the main thing you're looking for is foam. So this is my other electrolytic solution. Barely any foam. So for some reason, when you get to the bottom of one of these bottles, you've used most of the baking soda up out of the solution somehow. I don't know if it rises and you end up pouring it off or what, but I just mix up a fresh bottle when that happens. Go ahead and coat the whole piece of wood. So see now how it has the extended branching? Instead of one solid line, it's trying to make smaller, more detailed lines. Which is what we want. Moving the probe to kind of pull everything away from that top edge. Staying inside of my basically puddle there of solution.